think I lost all my confidence, but lately I've been like carrying, so I kind of got it back because I started just like I took the rest of the day off, just reviewed what I could have done better, and now I'm bouncing back to 100 LP.
Okay.
I'm halfway
And,
there right now.
so just for some context, you have never been higher than like low masters before, have you?
Never.
Okay.
So my story is 2020 started playing League.
Mm,
I was a bronze 2 Yasuo, got to gold, and then I hit diamond 1 in 1 year.
okay.
But then after 2021, I didn't play until this year. Like seriously, because I was focusing on high school. Yasuo bot game. Is that okay?
No, just dodge.
There's dodge? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't really take it like ranked too seriously. Like it says I played, but
Yeah.
I really
You didn't really play
didn't.
much. Yeah.
And then this year I took the game and I was like, okay, I was so close to hitting masters like when I was like 14. So might as well just like try my best. And then I hit masters in December. First time, like I ended 77 LP, like peak,
Mhm.
and then ended 3 LP. And then I took a 6 month break because I went on Valorant to go hit Ascendant.
Okay.
And then once I hit Ascendant, I'm back here. I'm trying to get GM.
Okay. Yeah. So first thing I'm noticing is that your volume of games is not high enough. Even though you've been playing a lot more recently, you're still not playing that much, right? You only have this is what this is 200
Yes.
games. Um, so keep in mind everybody else around you once they GM is all gonna have multitudes higher more games than you, right? Let's just go on the leaderboards. Let's just take arbitrary some random GM player like here. Let's just take this guy. I just random arbitrary one. Look at this,
Hmm.
right? So keep in mind if you want to compete with GM players, guess what? You got to get that amount of games
I
in.
gotta put in more
Like, let's just
reps.
take another
Yeah.
arbitrary guy, right? Look at this. All of these guys have 2 to 4 times more games than you. I'll pick another guy. Here we go. Look at this. Even this guy has more. I mean, he doesn't have that many, but this is Smurf. Keep in mind, his main is like 16.6 KLP. So Smurf has
Hmm.
more games than your main account, right?
Yes.
This guy, look at this guy, 800. So that's like, I know this is really like, I want to say this is shit advice, but this is very low level, like very obvious. But yeah, I want you to understand the weight of games. Like you're pushing the GM, you need more games than how much you
I need
got.
more games.
Way more
Yes.
than what you have right now. So that's the first thing. You need to be playing way more.
Hmm.
So I would try to get the games in. So like what I would do if I were you to make it feasible, instead of playing in 3 blocks, I would be playing in like a 4 block, for example. Or what I would do is play like a 3 block, take a break, play another 2 games. Like you want to average at least 4 to 5 games a day, in my opinion, if you can. Obviously, right? If you got stuff IRL that you need to do, etc. Like don't force yourself to play, but on average throughout like a week, I would hope to see like 60 to 70 games. Like if I show you my accounts, right? Like
Konami, yeah.
my main has 3 times your games, and my Smurf has 3 times your games, right? Keep
Yeah.
that in mind. Like that's what it takes to be a high level player, right? So you
Mhm.
just need to understand that. That's for starters.
Yeah, especially on like a champ like Yasuo and Yon,
Yeah,
like you need
exactly.
the refs.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're just not gonna have the you're not gonna be able to compete if you don't have that many games.
I understand. Yeah.
So that's where I'd start. The second thing I would say is, I mean, looking at your OPGG, I mean, looks like some
That game they
games,
swapped.
right?
Yeah, it was kind of rough.
But what I'm
I took
noticing
the
is that
wrong
you
moves.
die a lot when you lose. That's what I'm noticing. You die.
Yes.
You just make sure you lose if you're losing, is what it seems like. So that
Yeah.
would be another thing I would already right that I see is like you want to be hard to kill as Yasuo. Like I remember Aiden. I don't know if you know who Aiden Yasuo is. I don't know if he plays much anymore, but he was one of the highest NA Yasuo OTPs.
Yeah.
And unlike Kamari or like some other Yasuo mains, his mechanics were not like holy fuck, I can't play against him level mechanics, right? Like his mechanics were fine, but what he was really good at doing is not dying. and play into his chance reference points. So what would happen is that every game I would play against him as Yasuo, he would be perma like 11 CS per minute with like one death and just walk up to the team fight with shield bow Borg and just win every fight. And so what I'm noticing already right off the bat is that the games you were losing, you were definitely not making yourself hard to kill. You were just chain
Yeah.
dying on repeat, and you're making sure every single game where where you're losing is a loss. Like I'm just looking at this, like you are dying way too much, which
Yeah, way
that's
too much.
that's a normal thing for Yasuo Yone main to have. So I understand that, but yeah, just like right off the bat, just glance here OPG combined with what you said, those are already two major things you need to work on. It's like in game, your high level mindset needs to be I want to be like a roach, like be really fucking annoying and hard to kill. Like that's
Mhm.
what your mindset needs to be, and then you just need to get more games in, like with that mindset in mind. Like that's what you need to do. Those are like the two major things, and then of course now, and then we'll get into the specifics of the game as well as you get into game. But like so far, so for OpenGG review, I think we need to be getting more games in. All right, so
Mhm.
ideally at least 4 to 5 a day on average, if not even more. Ideal is um, at least ideally
Like,
6.
would you say I keep playing even if I lose 3 in a row?
You play 3 in a row, and if you're feeling tilted, take a break for an hour. If you're still tilted, don't play. If you're not tilted, play.
Okay.
That's what I would do. Like just in general, I would play 3 and then take a break and then play another 3, or play like 4, break, then 2, or something like that. And the
All right.
second thing is like high level Yasuo mindset, right? So you have to remember that the hardest to beat Yasuos are the ones that never die, not the ones that mechanically outplay. So that's you just need to understand that outplaying is just that's a luxury, not a necessity. I think that's a good way to view it. Is like
Mhm.
view outplaying as a luxury, not a necessity. So only outplay when you have to. Don't do it because or only outplay when it's like yeah, like the game's cooked and you have to do it. Rather than like, oh, every game I need to just mechanics max. That's not really how you win games Yasuo. Winning games Yasuo is just don't die and farm like crazy and just be a good fight. It's like play Yasuo like a control mage. That's like the mindset you need to have. View him as a control mage. Like you want to play nice and slow, you want to keep yourself alive, avoid ganks, not die, power farm, and then get the 2 items and win the game. Right.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, those would be the two major things for in terms of so far. And then yeah, when you get into game, we'll talk about some other specifics.
Would you say Yone is kind of the same thing? I just know Yone's
Yeah,
early
it's the
game
same
isn't
exact
as
thing.
good as mine.
Yeah, the difference between we can talk about that as well. So Yone versus Yasuo, high level mindset, right? So the difference is they both similarities, right? They both are shit when they die, right? Hopefully,
Yeah.
um, both
Sorry, I'm a bit sick.
yeah, you're fine. To both want to use outplaying as a luxury, right? So these are some similarities. Um, both are about war of attrition and playing side. And then I would say the differences is that Yone scales a bit better at 3+ items. Yasuo better at 1/2 items. Actually, it's better at 2 items. He also has a much better early game and has more control of the game early. Yone generally has more options in mid game. So that's kind of like the main differences. They're pretty, yeah. They have the high level mindset's pretty similar, but some of the differences, like I think Yasuo 2 items is better. Yone at 1 item at just Bork is a little bit better, and Yone has a little more options in mid game, but Yasuo has more options in early game.
Mhm.
Those are like the key differences and similarities.
Understand.
Okay. Did you keep up?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Yone spikes harder on Bork, no?
Yeah, Yone. Yeah, Yone spikes better at Bork for sure. Yeah. Okay, let me get your stream open here. Perfect.
Sorry, let me move your Discord.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'll be writing some down as we go as well.
So in Champ Select,
Yep.
what I like to do is I like to first second pick because I'm OTP. I don't really care what I play into. I
Yep.
usually like to give my support and top last because I know support's like super important.
Yep.
Um, and like top is like if you don't get last pick, it's really hard to win.
Yep.
So that's why approach Champ Select.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's reasonable. Okay.
This game, I think already I'm looking to just push and move with Diana in the
Yep.
side.
Yep.
They have 2 HP stackers. I'll see if I can take grasp this game. I need to see what this guy plays.
So I think grasp is a defense is a rune you should use if you need it in lane. I don't think you should be taking grasp for anything besides laning phase. So
Hmm. Do
I think of
you
like
think Eve?
and lethal tempo is like a scaling rune, right? So
Yeah.
in this type of game, you get to like two health stackers, which means you definitely want lethal tempo in this game for sure. For sure, you
I usually
definitely.
do 3 health stackers. Is 2 just enough?
Well, you gotta think about the context of the game, right? Like Mel is not going to do anything to you in lane. Mel's a very shit laning phase champion, so you don't need grass for lane. So you might as well take the scaling rune. Like you should just, if you can get away with scaling, take it.
Hmm. Okay. I'm thinking E start this game against her.
Yep.
Mordekaiser's Ignite. Seems like I have to be on the opposite side of the map if we're doing something. Could I have TP?
Yeah, I think it's a fair analysis. I mean, I think the key for this game is that you need to be playing around your, Diana for sure. All right.
Yeah. Arcane Comet. This guy's heal. Oh, this guy's Ignite too. What the hell? I think we should win 2v2 because I have lethal tempo.
Yep. And so now loading into the game, the first thing I'd be thinking about is how do you want your first four waves to look like?
I don't need to early ward because I should get push.
Okay. Yep.
But I wanna be in one of these brushes. Like maybe I can look to Cheeser,
Hmm.
or maybe I should protect my own Raptors here. If I see them invading, I'm gonna show myself and then like go back. Like cancel the invade. I can see here, right?
Yeah.
If I had grass, what I'd do here is I'd like make sure I get autoed by the minion. So I like could proc, but I don't have it. Oh, she didn't lose the creep. Fuck. I want to push a bit slow here. I don't want my wave getting fucked. Oh, I lost my E stacks. I'm missing too many creeps.
Okay, so that means their junglers on Raptors if you started, or sorry, Krugs if you start on Raptors. Right, he's doing Raptors, Krugs red. So he's topside right now. I'll be moving in the bot soon. He'll be mimicking where Diana is. So you can assume that Udyr's probably somewhere on bot.
I see Diana's bot. I think there's a play gonna have, so I'm just gonna hover here. Diana's recalling. Try to see us when she goes to the last hit. Fuck. She can't really buy anything in she bases, so I'm not too scared.
Yep, she has no flash. So you have a winning jungle already now, right?
I don't really want to use Wind Wall here. I don't mind just holding this. I still have control of the lane. I still have my pot. Mm. Oh, my bad. I just hit 6 before her. I need a base though. Maybe I can cheese her here. Oh, what? I didn't hit 6? I'm gonna go back all the way here. Top looking. Okay, bot's pushing in. Top's in a dangerous spot, I think. She based. Okay, I'll just take free plates. Look at the cannon passive. I won't clear the wave. I want. Then I heard a can. Nice. I can just pressure bot here by fake walking. Maybe I don't really have anything to do. Okay, now I can just go here and get the CS. Oh, bad E. My jungler's in base. I don't really want to trade here. Bad one wall. Fuck, I got baited into using my pots. Grab's gonna be up. I should work top side. I'm out of vision. Am I pressure bot here? Maybe there's honey fruit. Next wave. I can't help here. I'm gonna give her a shove, and then my bot lane's in trouble. Maybe I can bail my bot lane out here if I get cryo. Bot's resetting. I should mash their base. Cannon, nice. I need to optimize for my uptime. We see Udyr here. I get boost, so I should come back to lane faster. Nice. I lose one melee. Maybe not even. Hopefully I can cancel her base here.
Look what's happening in jungle.
Yeah. I think we should win this. Just hold the NATO. Nice. I'm gonna just push mid here. Udyr is back. Dan is basing. Oh. What? All things wooded? Okay, my bad. Udyr here. And there's no mana. This could be bad. I mean, Mel used TP. I need to go mid wave. Fuck, I'm. Okay, I can match my tempo with my ward and have TP. Oh, I can stay one more wave though. She's trolling. I don't know why she's letting me push. I work. This beta in here. Oh, what? I didn't EQ. My bad. I don't really care though, because I have sustain. Any trade's good for me. More to really push. Maybe I get some vision for him. Weir's there. Maybe I could hold this. Hold this. Brom's gone though. Oh, so now. I don't really wanna. Fuck. Bot's still pushing. My Dyna's going top. I don't want Prio. Just hover here. Get no flash. Fuck, if I noticed that play earlier.
So bot turns dead. Think about that. What do we want to do with that information?
We just here. Why is he fighting me? I just run here. Nice. I'll push mid. He had no item. I don't know why he just tried to fight me there, and I get mid turn now. This is a big. Oh, never mind. Silver's here. I really want to swap with my Jin.
Yep. So we need to
Uh,
communicate that.
I'm gonna grab the red buff from this guy. Pushing to me so I can base.
So now is not a good time to base. You should be going bot. Why do you think? Why do you think you should go bot right now?
Because I match my team's tempo.
Yeah, that's right.
Dragons in 30. I have first move. I guess we can push mid. In mid tower. Oh, that's so sad. I have so much gold though. Okay, I'll go push bot first. I'm just basing. I'm gonna take her Krugs. I don't have anything to do. Oh, I don't really want to TP. Yeah, I can save Jin. Nothing's up. Wow, he lives. What the hell? Wow, we ult for that? Okay. I was not expecting that. Just go keep farming. Ping the Gromp here. No Gromp. Okay. Just make sure this wave gets shoved in. I think it's really important I get these flowers because they're so behind. I don't want to give them any XP if I can. I just want to get this wave shoved in. I don't really want to be here. Get my shield bow. No reason. You have no ult, bro, and no flash. This is too risky. I think I can play this game really well. No one can match me side. And I can push in group. I have TP for this guy. I should be going bot here. We need to pressure this. This guy just got 4 top. Pop gap. Okay, we're fighting for no reason. Otacon spawning soon. I have Diana hover. Okay, no need to greed. Let's use our pinks to deny them the bush vision. Nice. What the hell? I'm gonna push this. They don't even need me. Whoa, misclick. Red power. I'm kind of out of sync with my team's tempo, but my Diana's coming. I have flash and shield bow. Got E. Nice for bait. Baited. Diana's gone. I need to leave. Get out, guys. Take the camps. Maybe I can send this. I have no vision. Maybe you can ward here. Okay. I want to be on my spike for this. I want to match my team's tempo. Yeah, fight me, bro. Let's do this. Oh, I played that fight terribly. Could have wind walled here when I got stunned, like before. Oh well. I think it's fine. I got like a couple flashes from that fight. Got his flash. We got 2 flashes for the Baron fight. It's okay. And Top got a lot from that. Can't make that mistake though. Kinda compensated. Okay. This guy's Thanos. I don't want to what? Nice. I'm gonna go push bot.
You said in the game
Oh,
with Dino.
why am I tanking?
Nice. I probably have time for another game to queue up another one, and we'll talk about that game as you queue up. Okay, so yeah, let me bring up the VOD. Overall, very, very nice game. Now, the question we actually have to ask ourselves is why doesn't every one of your games look like that, right? What's the
Mhm.
difference, right? What is the underlying reasoning? Because when we saw that game, right? Like
Yeah.
if we just list out everything you did this game, in terms of what you did well, right? So we talk about the things you did well, right? You had good quality pings. You were intentional with your wave state, both in lane and in mid game, right? Um, you played around neutral slash Diana, right? You didn't really die. There was that one gang that we could talk about, but you didn't really die or lose lane pressure, right? You complemented your team slash hovered without compensating. So the reality is, man, right? If you do all of these things every single game, you will easily be a grandmaster player. But the question is that why is it that when we're like, this is rhetorical, right? But it's like, why is it
Mhm.
that when I watch your gameplay, you do all these things, but then when we look at your OPGG, you have a game where you die like 10 times, right? So the question becomes, where's that disconnect coming from? Why are there games where this is happening when we're doing all these things now, right?
Mhm.
And so what you need to do is you need to figure out what is it that you're doing that's allowing you to do these things. And I what my hypothesis is that because it's a combination of you're probably playing at max intensity and you know that I'm watching and I'm going to critique your gameplay, you want to hold yourself to as high of a standard as you possibly can and play as well as you possibly can, right? Like
Yes.
intuitively, that's what you want to do. So the question becomes, why are we not doing this in every solo queue game, right? Because if you were doing this, like if this, like that's why I want to see another game. But if this is what you're doing well, and this is your level of play, when you're at 100% intensity, you are not even close to plateaued yet, right?
Mhm.
Which means that we need to be doing this
Yes.
every single game. Which means that we need
Yeah.
to be playing and judging ourselves as high as a standard as I will judge you, right? Which would make you
Yes.
play at 100%. So the actual coaching advice I need to give you is how how can we be at 100% intensity before every game? How can we do that, right? How can you come into the game with a full intensity? And I think part of it comes from hold yourself to a high standard, right?
Mhm.
Use as much energy in the game to think about these things, right?
Yeah.
And review, right? And the reality is that game actually gives me a lot of insight because that proves to me you actually understand all these concepts, which is great. So now it comes down to okay, you understand these concepts, you can execute it. How do we make sure we do that in every single game,
How do I
right?
become consistent?
Yes,
Yeah.
and that comes from intensity. It's purely intensity. That's what it is because it's not that you don't understand it. it's you're if you're not doing it in the game, it's because you're not holding yourself to a high enough standard, right? You're not disciplining yourself enough. So what I would
Yeah.
say is actually give yourself unironically a reward slash discipline cycle. So if you do these things well, reward yourself internally, right? So
Mhm.
you can be content, you can get something like eat something good, right? Um, like celebrate if you do these things well. Not about winning or losing. It's about if you did these things well. And if you do these things
Yes.
poorly, right? You do introspection, right? So why
Mhm.
did I not do these things? What was I lacking? Was I not at 100%, etc. And not discipline yourself, but scold yourself, right? Be like, okay, what the hell are you doing? Like, wake up, right? So that's
Yes.
what I'd say. And then that because yeah, you showed a very good performance. Now the key is we need to be doing that every game, right? Can't like because what's fascinating is again the disconnect because we should never be like we should not be having this if this is what you're doing
Yeah.
every game. So that's signaling to me we're not doing this every game, right? So
Mhm.
you're on a good track, right? That's great. And so that's really where we need to be putting our energy and focus into. And the only thing I would say over this game, there wasn't really, again, there wasn't that much to commentate. I think you did a lot of things really well. I would say probably with the W usage, like across the board, you were
CS when
getting
she goes to the last hit.
clipped by a lot of Mel W's this lane, right? And I think you weren't reacting very well to her spells. So making sure
Yeah.
using your W as a reaction tool. But then also there was this gang too that was, I think what I'm noticing is you're not keeping great track early game of where their jungler is, right? Like you got the level 1 Raptor ward, so you need to understand where the jungler is starting when that happens. And here, like you should know that their jungler is gonna gank you from bot side because look at this, right? We see Diana on Raptors and Udyr's not contesting, right?
Yeah. So it has to be bot
He has
side.
to be bot side. So like if I had to give you any gameplay critique specifically from that entire game, like you didn't get punished for it this game and you could have died a lot, but that's like the main thing. It's like you which I wrote here. Like you need to be thinking about where their jungler is and tracking them based off of what your jungler is doing and the vision you have as well.
Yes.
As well as matching tempo with your team. That was also another thing. You were kind of killing your tempo, which is fine. If that happens, because it's a solo queue game, just match it with your team. Match your tempo with your team.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, other than that, what I want to see is yeah, replicate this again in this game. Right. I think this is a much more difficult Yasuo game than the previous
You
game you
think
just
this
played.
game I should go grasp?
Yeah, I would definitely go grasp this game. I think
Yeah,
grasp
because
is
Annie,
massive.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, so this is a much more difficult Yasuo game than the one you just played, in my opinion, because it's champions and composition. So I
Mhm.
think, yeah, this is the scenario now where
Oh,
we're gonna need to put a lot more energy on making sure we don't die to ganks, and yeah, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult of a game to pilot.
wow, it's 130. I thought most ults are 120. Hmm.
Yeah, so first I would think about as well, whenever you're loading into any game, is the jungle matchup, right? Like when you think about Bella versus Nidalee, I would put that on a
Millie wins.
scale of volatility, though. That's what I would be focused on. Like how volatile can that matchup become? That's what I would ask myself.
Extreme.
Yes, which means that it's extremely important that we don't let this Nidalee fall behind, right? Like if she like
Yes.
so that's already my mindset right off the bat, right? I'd really be putting a lot of energy on like how can I make sure Nidalee does not fall behind in this particular game.
Holy, this guy's going deep. I don't want to give this guy mana flow. Oh, I should be standing up here, actually. Let's get hit by the minions. Brought my grasp. Fuck. make a trading window here. Oh, I didn't get my shield bash. Fuck. Oh, so close. Nice.
Okay, so we saw Velveth do her blue, right? And
Mhm.
she's an evade heavy champion. So what do you think we should do right now?
Go ward the
Yeah,
Raptors.
there we go. Again, with jungle tracking as well, you know that she didn't go top side at all. Like she did blue, but she didn't go to enemy nearly the top side. So where is she right now?
Has to be here.
Yeah.
Just stay out of vision. I don't really have anything to do right now. Huh. This is really good. I gotta be careful though. I don't have wind wall.
Yep, you're very, very easy to get ganked. I would use my potion as well because if that health, you'll die to gank easily.
Yep. I have to get this. I don't mind. I can just wind wall one of her cannons later. It's fine. My Nelly's making me play top. Maybe I can just ward here just so I can lean. And let's see if Annie walks.
Okay, we
My
see
wave is
Velveth.
super stacked. Belbeth's here. Her wave is super stacked. I kind of want to thin this. Oh, thank you. Even cancel the base. Nice. Ooh. Maybe I can slow push in base. She TP'd. Nice. I baited her. Huge. We based on 1100. You know, losing lane. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not really stronger than her right now, so I don't want to buy pink. Nice, guys. Can talk it, though.
Yeah, very nice.
What the? What the fuck?
It's
That's
a
my bad.
yeah, we kind of lost track of there's a little bit there.
Yeah, lost track of the Lulu. Guys, get out.
That was by control word against the Belveth. You can get control of the lead now. You have a massive lead over Annie.
Yeah, super big lead. No flash though, so I gotta be careful.
Yep.
I think here I just this is kind of rough. I need to hold the wave and not let her go. Okay, the bear's dead. Belvest top. Oh,
I'd probably take over that top wave.
yeah. This is my bad. I don't know if I don't know. Yeah. My waves. I don't really want to go top. Lulu's gone. Whoa, why is she walking up? See at the same time? Okay, nice.
Okay, so Lulu didn't show
Hmm.
on bot, and Bella didn't show on bot when your bot wins.
Yeah, this is scary. So maybe I can emote here. She gets tilted. Just flash, I think.
Okay, we see them now.
I need to trade. Bad wind wall. Nice. I can pop the pots. I need to stay more HP because I'm more like committal with these trades. I don't like to, even though I'm gonna level up here actually. Nobody's looking bot. Just auto this. Start moving. I moved the wrong way.
Nice.
Nice. Love that. Nice. Push slow. Oh, I get this and I get work. Dragon spawning in 10. I really need to base 1, 2. I have TP though, so I can kind of. Places in base. Get Oracle, I get it. I need to run now. I have item. We should win this. Just play it slow. Fuck the mid wave. Yeah, play for bot lane. Fuck the mid wave.
Nice.
New meta.
I'll probably take over bot. Let Kaiser go mid now. Just win the game. Try to get her to bot. To mid. Because Annie's bot. I don't even like you want to be bot. Like you want Kaiser just ping assistance on her and into mid. Like just get her. Yeah, there you go. So when you want to tell somebody intent, you ping them where to go as well. Because you're just pinging her back, but you weren't pinging her where to go, so she didn't know what to do.
I think Belva's coming. Yeah, fuck these minions. Yeah, I got you. Come here, Belveth. Oh, wait, what? Okay, my bad. Just push
Your whole team's
slowly
hovering.
mode.
You don't want to let Annie push the wave because then you have no dive play because your whole team's going bot.
I'm not queuing this because I need to auto. Vlad. What? Oh my god. Oh, daddy. No. Okay, we dived him. No. The mid tower. I think it's fine. They don't have grubs. I TP mid. It's not that TP. I mean,
Well, you want to play for top side now, right? So TPing
yeah.
to get tempo over top makes sense.
I just don't want him to get the objective bounty. What is going on? Annie TPs. Nah, just fucking leave. We got her teleport. That's big. Oh no, mid tower. That's lost. Save mid tower if I can. Wow, you guys have won that? That's fucking insane. Yeah, I read you like a book. Going for bot tower now. Yeah, just chase this guy. Yeah, not worth it. You got him, bro. Ooh. I really want to get greedy and shove this. I don't think it can kill me. I mean, there's no reason they should be here. Wait for a bit, because the minion vision. Nice. I think it'd be really good if I just bought some MR. These guys are the only ones who can kill me.
I like it.
Like now I'm Thanos. And let this guy get red buff. Ping this guy and I get the mid wave. Nice. Actually no. Fuck mid. I'm going bot. I mean you got that right? Okay, Rakan, where is he? What? I think we can. Yeah, we could probably turn this. I don't think I can get one shot here. And then I can just stack Q3 and look for multi-man knock. Fuck, we lose mid tower. Oh, whatever, we're gonna lose anyways. Who cares? Hey, buddy. Nilly's based. Nilly's based. Your levels ahead. No way I lose this game unless I fucking. Mm, lie to me, really? Um, hold the NATO. No! Wow, she leveled up. That's crazy. Oh, oh well. Is anyone buying anti-heal? No, not my job this game. This guy should build it. Hmm. No, there's no reason to go for that fight. Nothing was up. Nice. No way to try and match this, right? They have to. The only plays go top here. So as long as I hover this guy, he's fine. That's their only play. And then we both have TP. Hmm, why'd I do that? No one's even here. They have to be top. We have Soul. Nice. Oh no. Ult the tower. Vlad's here. Yeah, we can try. Nice.
Nice.
He's so cheesed. He's so cheesed. I don't care. I miss every Q there, but he can't get on my team.
Cap, where you're at and where I'm at from watching your games, you are not even remotely close to your actual level of play. Which means the fact that you're losing games when you're not even close to your true level of play shows you don't play at 100% in each game. Not even close. A lot of these are probably
Mhm,
autopilot, or you're not focused, or you're not paying attention, or something is different about the way you're approaching the games when I'm watching compared to when you're playing by yourself. And so
mhm.
that's the name of the game. I actually think all my advice for you, man, it has nothing to do with gameplay related stuff. I actually don't think this review had almost like you're not because the reality is you're not getting challenged in your gameplay at all yet, right? Like you are making
Yeah,
mistakes, but you're not getting challenged by these players, right? Like low masters is not that is not against the level of play of players that are gonna challenge you. So really,
yeah,
where we need to be at, right? And just to recap holistically, really what you need to work on is more reps to get closer to your level of play, but intentional games, right? You need to play reps with intention. And where that's going to come from is intensity, right?
yeah,
You must be playing at 100% like we did here. And so, honestly, what you need to do is after every single game you play, you need to ask yourself, was I playing and holding myself to as high of a standard as when I was watching you, right?
mhm,
That's you got to be honest with yourself. That's what you got to figure out. And then if the answer is yes, and you did all these things and you lose, well, oh well, then that's fine. But if you do all these
yeah,
things, you do this every single game, you're gonna get to 70% win rate until you get challenged, which I believe where you're gonna get challenged is like mid to high masters, in my opinion. I think you'll start getting challenged there, and that's where we can dive into the specifics of the gameplay. Because the reality is, yeah, you actually don't need gameplay advice right now. Your
okay,
gameplay has no issue, like no issues that are getting punished yet. The advice needs to come from what the hell is going like, and that's for you to figure out because I'm not you, right? So you need to figure out what the hell is
yes,
going on that's causing me to not play at this intensity. And your rut is actually stemming from probably because you're playing at even less of an intensity than you're used to, actually. Because I actually don't see how you could possibly be in a rut if you're playing like this every game. It's actually not possible. right?
Mhm.
Which means that you're not playing at this level of play every game, and I could see it from your OPGG as well, right?
Yeah.
And so that's where I would really start for you. And if you're gonna take away anything from this coaching session, right? That's where it'd be. It'd be like, okay, how can I do this every single game? And
Yes.
if you ever forget that feeling, you get in a rut, or you feel like you feel like you're at 100%, but you're losing games, go rewatch because I didn't say much in any of these games, and I'm gonna upload this. Just rewatch how you talk. You're thinking about
Mhm.
everything, man. You're thinking about their jungle. You're thinking about flash timers. You're thinking about denying cannons. You're thinking about hovering your bot. You're thinking about your win condition. You're thinking about the macro. You're doing everything. You're thinking about
Yeah.
your base timer, and so that yeah, that is the reality. Like that's what you need to be doing. So you did all those things well, which means those two games were complete auto free wins, right? Those were
Yes.
such easy games. So every game, unless you have four losing teammates, should feel that easy, right, for you until you get to the level of play where you can't be doing all that anymore because your mental stack is going wrong because the players are better. And so you
Mhm.
needed, and again, that ties back to honestly the initial point I had. Get more games in, right? Be hard to kill, but then play with intensity and do this every single game. What we did,
Mhm.
what you did, right? These five things,
Yes.
right? So does that? I mean, does that kind of make sense in terms of I
It
guess the way to?
does.
Yeah. So
It
like,
does.
yeah, go ahead.
It's just like I think for most part, I think I am like definitely mid master. But I think what's holding me back is like there are definitely some like I think I okay, if I can win my lane or like go even, I think the game is usually won. Just that sometimes I struggle in some matchups and like I know it's because I don't play enough.
Yeah. What I think it is like if you struggle on matchups, right? That's you know exactly what you need to focus on, right? Because
Yeah.
like every again everything else is clean. So if you are struggling in your matchup, right? Then that's where you should put your energy,
Hmm.
right? So where you're at right now is you need to just put energy in your review, right? Put energy in your review on the things you struggled with in that game. But only do it if you're playing like how you played today.
Yes. 100% intensity.
Yeah, you need and so you know how you're talking about consistency? It's actually not a consistency issue. It's an intensity issue. That is why
Hmm.
you have inconsistent games. Because some games you play it full 100%, other games you don't. And the reason why I
Yes.
know that is because of your desk. Because if you are playing at 100% intensity, you would not be dying this many times a game. Because you just proven to me that you understand all the concepts that allow you to not die. You've proven to me that you understand how to play to your win condition, right? Like
Hmm.
there's another also player in the MLA called Marvin's. His 100% intensity looks polar opposite to you. He'd be limit testing like crazy, dying on cooldown, right? And that is a genuine level of play based off his understanding of the game. But you've shown to me that you actually understand a lot about the game to the point where you can get to mid to high masters, in my opinion. And so we need to get there by doing
Yes.
this.
Okay. Yeah,
These five
sounds good.
things. Okay.
Um,
Do you have
can I
questions
just
or
ask
things?
you
Yeah, of
some
course. You asking
general
anything?
questions
Yeah.
now? Like they're more Yone specific.
Yeah.
Um, cause I know like I watched like some of your MLA live commentaries.
Yep.
Like there was like one against like Seraphine where she like took Conqueror and you just like pushed her in.
Yep.
I tried doing that against like some melee ADC. No, sorry, not melee. Like range ADCs mid, and it didn't really work out. So, cause like I guess like their auto attacks, like I can't just live through their poke,
Yeah.
like the Seraphine. Like, are there like any champions that I can't use that strat against?
Um.
Like,
Yeah, so I mean, so what you need to really do, what you really need to do is, I mean, you need to get specific on the matchup, right? Especially at your level of play. Like again, you want to push the high elo, and there's no longer a generalization. So my advice for you
mhm,
is like, you need to try shit and get specific with the matchup, right? Like try it and be like, okay, this didn't go well. Why not? What should I do differently?
mhm,
And like,
yeah,
get very specific, go very granular, and go very detail oriented. That's what I also say with your review as well. Like again, you have all this knowledge, honestly. Like you actually know a lot about the game, which impressed me. What we need to do is implement that and go really deep. So and when you review and you make mistakes in the game, don't try to review wide. Go deep on one thing. So just look at one or two plays or sequences or matchups and go hyper deep on that rather than like, okay, I'm gonna do all like take a look at 6 different things in this game. No, just take a look at
Mhm.
one thing per game and go super deep. Be like, okay, like this is how my ability should look like. This is what the first 5 minutes needs to look like. This is what the wave needs to look like. This is how I need to use my Q. This is how I need to space, etc.
Yeah.
That's what I would recommend. And so I don't want to give you a generalization. I think it just gets like just experiment shit with the matchup or study the matchup and
Yes.
experiment, and then and I would say about that for all your gameplay, like even the mid game, get very granular. Be like, okay, in this game I need to group. This game I need to push and move. This game I need to hover. This game I need to play with my Nidalee. This game I need to play with my ADC. You know what I mean? Like get just
Mhm.
that's where you're at, and that's kind of what you did honestly during the game. And so you just need to do that both in your reviews and in your games going forward as well.
Yeah. Is it okay if I, like, send you, like, clips,
Mm-hmm.
like, kinda like VOD questions?
Mm-hmm.
Like, since you just
Yep.
coached me?
Yeah. That's
So,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah. Of course.
Like, I'll just, like, what can I do in this sequence or
Yeah. And so I think where you need to get to is you need to get to your true level of play by getting
yeah.
more games with intensity. And if you're losing games, the first thing I would actually look at, like, because this could be a dangerous slope, right? So you need to be very careful with this because you don't want to fall into the habit of every mistake you make is, oh, I'm not at 100% intensity. Oh, I lost this game because I wasn't fully focused, right?
I
You,
understand,
you
yeah.
don't want to excuse yourself. So it's really important that before the game starts, you ask yourself, am I playing at full intensity or not. So you can't hide behind that if you make a mistake in the game, right?
Mhm.
That's a really important point. So before the game starts, or before you even play your block, right?
Yes.
Ask your
Before I play my block.
ask yourself what your intensity level is at, and during between each game as well. So that way you know going into it what it is. You don't excuse yourself if you make mistakes, right? And then
Mhm.
own your mistakes if you are at 100% intensity, right? And get super deep on it, on
Yeah.
one per game. And that's where you're at. But yeah, again, I don't think you need any gameplay specific advice, man. I think you just need to do this.
Mhm.
You need to do this, right?
That actually helps a lot. Like, I know you didn't, like I don't think you told me that many, like, specific
Nope,
gameplay
because you
things
don't need
today.
it. Yep,
Yeah, but it,
that's not
like,
where your
it
issues
helps
are.
me because, like, I don't have to overthink.
That's right.
Like, I yeah.
Yeah, because that's not where your issues are, right? The reality is, as a coach, my job is to give you the most results in the quickest period of time and make you learn as much about the game. Right now, you don't
Yes.
need to be in the in-game learning point right now. You don't need to do that. It's a fucking waste of time. You're not gonna be
Yep.
punished well enough to actually learn shit. We
Mhm.
need to get you to do everything out of game. So, are you eating well? Are you working out before your games here at max intensity? Are you sleeping well? Are you planning your blocks in such a way where you give yourself a long enough break? Those are the actual things you need to focus on.
Mhm.
So you can play it every game at 100% intensity. And be honest
Mhm.
with yourself when you're doing that, because that's what's going to give you success right now.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I think I just lost those games, like, the other day because I just wasn't sleeping right. Like, it wasn't yeah, like, that day I had, like, 1 hour sleep.
Yeah, like you probably were playing at very bad intensity. You probably weren't honest with
Yes.
yourself. You probably didn't even ask yourself, was I am I ready to play at 100% or not?
No, I
Exactly.
wasn't that.
So that's what you
And I
need.
dropped 100.
Exactly. So that's what you need to do. That's how easy it is to lose LP in League.
Yeah.
Because what I don't want to have happen is after we finish the session, you go and you play games, you're at like 60% intensity, you lose a lot, and you're going to be like, because you have so much potential, man. I don't want you to be at this LP range when you're better than that right now. Like you are.
Mhm.
I don't say that to many
Mhm.
students, and the reason why I'm saying that is because it's true. You are not this level of play. You aren't.
Mm.
And so if you,
Thank you.
but you need to prove it to both me and yourself, right? By playing
Yes.
at 100% and exposing yourself. It's like, okay, I was at 100% and I lost this game. What could I do better, right?
Mhm.
That's where you need to be at. And I think we can get you to probably like 200, 250, 300, even 350, even 400. I think will be your cap. And then probably that will be a good time. We're getting really pushed for you to come back again. And then we can actually get into the details of the gameplay. Because, yeah, we're not there. We're not there yet. We don't need
And I can
too
still
crazy
come
review.
to your MLA ones,
Yeah, of
right?
course. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think where
I'm
you're
sure
at,
these ones are more high intensity.
yeah, but I think where you're at, you don't even need to go to any session with any coach right now. You like, it's not going to help because there's no gameplay related stuff. They're all going to say the same thing as what I just said.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where you're at. I would say maybe the only small things that I noticed in the game, if I had to give you a little bit of gameplay oriented stuff, is just thinking a little bit more about the jungle matchup. Like I think you thought about it a lot this game because I got you to think about it. Like especially
Yeah,
in
I
game
wasn't
one, you
thinking.
weren't really thinking at all about what their jungler was doing or their jungle matchup. So if I had to give you anything to work on, it would be that for sure.
Mhm. And then, like, I could always just send you a DM and, like, ask you if I'm like,
Yeah,
after the game,
of
because
course.
I don't know, I'll probably be wrong most of the time,
Yeah,
'cause
that's
I
fine.
don't play jungle.
There's nothing wrong with being wrong as long as you are
Yeah,
curious and you figure it out, right? After
mhm.
the game.
Um, would you suggest I keep watching, like, the champ guys on MLA?
Those are not
I
intended
keep
for Master Plus players.
Oh,
They give you like they're nice as a refresher,
mhm,
but they're not gonna help you push past Masters
I see.
because they're too vague and generalized. You already understand all those concepts. Like I could tell you understand how to play War of Attrition, right? You already know how to do that.
Yeah,
The
I remember.
refinement the refinement is not on on the guide. The refinement that comes from my stream.
Mm,
So you're not gonna get much off of the guide anymore, given where you're at. Like if you want to learn a new champ, yes, the guide's great.
yeah.
But like for Yasuo and Yone, maybe Yone would help you, but Yasuo for sure is not gonna do anything for you.
Yeah, Yasuo won't do anything.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
Okay.
I actually coached, Fred, like, a couple days ago.
Oh yeah. How was that?
Yeah, on Yasuo. It was, like, it was
Okay.
a nice experience. I never coached before. It was
Right.
cool. Yeah.
Cool.
Uh, Thank you, AJ. I really
Yeah. Do you have
appreciate
any
it.
other questions for me? Anything else you want to ask?
Um, do you have any advice on Yasuo Yone? That's actually a matchup I kinda struggle with.
Like as Yasuo?
Like, as Yasuo, like, I don't like, okay, on Yone, it's really weird. I can win every time, because all I do is I just, like, W poke his shield, and then I just save W, don't use it, like, don't panic, wait for him to come into me, I W his damage, Q him, chase him down with E, and I always win.
So,
But as
so
Yasuo, I
what
just
you
don't
just
know.
said there, right? You just
Mhm.
explained how to win the Yasuo matchup from winning the Yone matchup. So flip it around now. What do you need to do as Yasuo to win then? Given if you that's if those are what you need to do is to win as Yone, what do you need to do as Yasuo to win now? You need to not give Yone
I
the W poke,
Yeah,
right?
don't give
You need
W.
to extend the trade and not get chased by his Q, right? You need to maybe dash into him to avoid his W. You need to have your Q3 prepped, right? You need to keep track
Mhm.
of his equal down and trade when his E is down, right? So everything you just said to win with Yone, you need to do the reverse as Yasuo. You need to not let the Yone do
Yeah.
that.
I just I just don't like, whenever I try to get my wave state in, like, a good spot for as Yasuo, I always fuck it up. Like, I don't know, it's just so hard. Like, because I keep getting baited into trading.
Well, there you go, right? Then you need to
Yeah.
figure out like, okay, why am I getting baited into trading, right? And again, this ties back to what we're talking about. Get very specific on one concept, right?
Mhm.
So if you go play Yasuo Yone matchup and you feel things, you're gonna feel out things like this felt bad in the lane. You're gonna target
Mhm.
those things that go really deep. Break it down for yourself.
Yeah.
That's what you need to be doing.
Um, yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
Oh, how would you play, like, the first 4 waves, though, as Yasuo? Like, okay, like, cause how I'd play them is, like, okay, first wave, try to trade with him, cause you have shield, and, like, you want to QQ him, and then just, like, get control of the wave, then crash wave 2, ward, and then I don't like, okay, after wave 2, I'm not really sure what to do. Like, should I crash wave 2 and bounce on wave 3, or should I crash wave 3 and bounce on wave 4? Because I know wave 4 pushes faster because it's a cannon, but I'm not
The
really
best
sure.
thing you should do is a two stack and a two stack. Do you know how to do that?
What do you mean?
So what you do is you the first two waves. So wave one, you zone him because you're strong level one. You hit level two first. Use that spike to zone him. Then on farm, you do a two wave
Mhm.
crash, right? So the wave crashes
Yeah.
on the turret, and then when the wave bounces back, the wave is gonna bounce back. You let the wave come out into the middle, and then you redo another two wave crash on the fourth. And then on the fourth wave, he's under turret
Oh.
again, and then you let it bounce back. So you do it twice. You do it in a two wave cycle. I actually have an example. This isn't obviously also Yone, but I do have an example of me doing it.
So, what are the advantages of doing a 2 and 2?
You get a lot way longer period of time to deny them creeps because the wave is bouncing back more often. So you're denying them
Mm,
more minions. I can actually show you.
and I guess you get priority.
Yeah,
and
you're
like you hit
probably
level
level.
3 first. Dude, I love watching your streams. They're so helpful.
Thank
Like
you.
unironically. Like every time I like get shit on like on a matchup, I just look through every single stream until I find it.
Yeah, so this is what I mean. So what I do here is so wave one, so just imagine you're Yasuo, this is Yone, right? Like obviously it's casted
Mhm.
in, so it's different, but the idea is the same. So I'm just zoning him, not touching the first wave, zone him. Then on the second wave, now I hard push that, get it under turret. Then what you do is you Q this minion before aggros, and then you can pull it down. So watch what happens here, right?
Oh.
Before
Oh
this
yeah,
minion,
cuz
before this minion
yeah.
aggros, I Q it. Look at this. Look at the aggro of that minion that's chasing me, and then it'll
Wow.
come back, but then it'll chase me again. You see this? And now look, I can drag it here, and now look at the wave. So they can't walk up here because the wave isn't over
Yeah.
here, right? And then so now I can
Oh
zone,
my
zone,
god.
zone, 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 and then two wave crash again and have it bounce back now on the second time, which is exactly what I
Oh,
do.
that's so cool.
Uh,
Holy moly.
yeah, so that's exactly what I
That's
do.
like
I do another two wave crash, and then look what happens eventually here. I don't touch the wave. I don't AoE the wave. I purposely don't AoE the wave, and now look at where the wave is here. You see now,
what? It pushes to?
now it bounces back. So that's why you do two wave crash and a two wave crash. You deny them as many minions as possible. This is Dave
Oh
Mon,
my
by the
god,
way,
that's
which is
so
a top
cool.
10 player, right? Like you can't do
Wait,
anything.
that's the Pike dude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave Mon. I love that guy. He's chill.
And then yeah, so he's cooked. And now look at how OP this is. 'Cause now the jungler is just sitting here laning mid.
Oh my god, you're solo winning the game.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why you want to do a two wave crash and a two wave crash.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Cool.
Oh my god, I never knew I could like use minion aggro like that. That's crazy.
Cool.
I watched Miss like I watched Tim's guide
Yeah.
on advanced leaning
Yep.
and like 2 weeks ago, and ever since like I've just been such a Chovy whore.
Yeah.
Like I always watch so many Chovy VODs. Like I remember I went up against Katarina, and I was wondering why she got all three melees, and then I realized you can Q the middle caster, and then they all desync at different times.
Yep.
So then I've always started doing that as Yasuo too when I'm up against these champions wanting like all three at the same time.
Yep.
That's just so helpful.
Cool.
Holy, thank you so much.
Awesome, man.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Do you have any other
Thank you.
questions or anything you want to ask me?
No, maybe later though.
Yeah. If you have any, just
Uh,
let me know.
I'll just text you, or I'll send you like a 1 minute video, and
Yeah.
then
Sure.
yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah, so I sent you that again. Like if you're doing this every game, you should be confident, coming with confidence, and making sure you're playing at full intensity and replicating what you did. And if you ever
Hmm.
forget or lose sight of it, just rewatch the VOD that we did. Like, just hold yourself to the
Yes.
high standard. You want to judge yourself as much as you would think I would judge you if I'm watching your gameplay, right? That's what you need to
Yeah.
do. Cool.
I think you're the best coach because like you always hold me to such a high standard. It's actually like I feel like every time like I see you, like I've only saw you like twice in MLA. And, like
Mhm.
every time I saw you, I like 200 LP, like plus 200 LP after every time. Like actually, I remember I came to you when I was Diamond 4.
Yeah.
Like we did a Yasuo vs Twisted Fate.
Yeah.
I could send you the VOD because I have it on YouTube. Like it's unlisted.
Yeah.
And then like I remember you were telling me, why are you not playing War of Attrition? You didn't start E. Why are you starting Q? You're trolling.
Yeah. Right.
I was like, oh, okay. And then like after I started doing that in like those type of matchups, I
Mhm.
started winning a lot more. And then I came to you again for like Yon versus Akshan, I think.
Mhm.
And then like you're telling me, oh, W start, W start, you need to do W start.
Yeah.
And then like just play safe, like and then it's like, oh my god, it actually opened my eyes.
Right. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
yeah, I a lot of people who like I mean, it also comes down to the student too. It like depends how much you resonate because there's some students who are diamonds who say these things and they don't fight back, but they're not willing to change their perspective, right? Like imagine like because you've been playing also for a long time, so imagine like you've been playing also for a long time and you have like an ego a little bit or something, and you come into a coaching session and then somebody tells you to do something you've never done before. Like a lot of people are actually not willing, even though they're getting coaching as weird as that sounds, people are not willing to change the perspective, right? That's what keeps people stuck. So it is, yeah, I think I do a good job, but you gotta give yourself credit too. Like the fact that you're willing to listen to advice and adapt and change your gameplay that fast, especially as a Yasuo player, that's a trait that's unique to you. Not that many people have that.
Thank you, AJ.
So you got to give
I
yourself credit as
appreciate it.
well.
Hopefully I can book another session with you
Yeah.
when I hit was it like 300,
Yeah,
400
I would
LP?
say book a session when you feel like your gameplay is hitting a wall. Like where you're,
Mhm.
you're thinking about as much as you can, and you're playing as intentionally and as much intensity as you can, but the enemy is still making mistakes. Like the enemy's still pushing you to make mistakes. The
Mhm.
second that happens consistently, then that's when you should come for another session.
Okay. And you only want to use two wave and two wave against like like melee, like when you have control of the lane, right? And you can like kill them
Yeah, when the enemy can't
like for
trade
melee.
with you pretty much at all is when you want to do that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Awesome. So I'm gonna get all these uploaded. I'm gonna combine all these VODs and then upload them.